Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kyne. Today I'm gonna be just doing my makeup on camera for you. I like to call these videos like get ready with me's because I'm kind of just talking about whatever I want to. I'm not really talking through the steps of the makeup like an actual makeup tutorial. Usually when I'm getting ready, I just like to have music on in the background or like I'm watching Netflix and eating. But you guys seem to like these videos, so I just do them for you. Where is my Nobel Peace Prize? I don't know. First things first, let's talk about my new setup here. Looks kind of fancy, I know, but all I did really was just turn the camera at 180, so what's behind me right now is usually what's behind the camera. It usually does not look like this though. I put these close up on hangers. My vision was like to make it look like this like fancy diva dressing room. I know, interior design is just my passion. I think I'm just gonna use the set though only for like videos like this one where I'm just casually talking to the camera. Let me know what you think. If it's like too distracting or something, I'll use it less if that's the case. Anyway, the big news of the day is that I just got back from Drag Con in New York. It was so much fun. I met a ton of you guys there. I was actually really surprised at how many people knew my name. Like, I was telling Ella, the girl who flew me out and whose wigs I was modeling, I was so surprised at how many people recognized me from my videos and how many people told me that they watch my videos all the time and learn stuff from them. I guess because in my perspective, I kind of just do all this for my own benefit because I like it, it's a hobby of mine, and I don't think to myself how it actually affects other people and how they like actually take the tips and apply it in real life. There were so many people coming up to me telling me that the wigs that were on their heads was styled with my tutorials. And one of those people were Cynthia Lee Fontaine, so you can imagine my excitement. I think my cuckoo grew 2 sizes that day. But yeah, to all of you who came up to me at Drag Con and said hi and took a picture with me, I really, really appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do any of this traveling and all this cool stuff that I do without your guys' support. So thank you for all of that. Anyway, enough about that. I always hate when YouTubers get sappy like this with their audience. It always sounds like they're about to ask me to sponsor a child or something. I will remember you. Oh my god, speaking of Drag Con, I also met James Mansfield. Sorry, I'm like in my underwear. She was so sweet. Our booths were like back to back, so we were like chatting throughout the weekend. She gave me this little teddy bear costume of hers. It was so nice finally meeting her after watching her on YouTube. Even before she got on Drag Race, I was a big fan of her YouTube channel, so it was nice finally seeing her. Okay, let me actually put on some pants. I'll be right back. One of the other highlights of my trip was actually getting to see my first Broadway show. I saw Cats at the Neil Simon Theater. It was so amazing. It's a musical that I have kind of admired and watched on YouTube so many times. I know the lyrics to memory by heart. My favorite part was like the opening. It started off like super dark and then like these cat eyes would light up in the darkness while like the overture was playing bum 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 bum, but it would like surround you. I was like gay gasping, dancing, living my life. If I didn't already have a huge respect for actors and theater performers, I definitely had it now. They were like doing backflips and dancing and singing so good, and like I love when they sing in a chorus. That's like my favorite sound, is the sound of like a choir. Lots of people singing in harmony. I would totally watch it again, if not just for the opening scenes. Ever since I got back to Canada, all I've been listening to is like the soundtrack. It's actually kind of awkward. You know when your iPhone like accidentally connects to the speakers and everyone hears what you're hearing and it's like dialogue from a musical and people are like, what the fuck is this? That happened to me a couple times. I got a really cute picture of me in Times Square. If you're not already following my Instagram, go check it out. But I just love the whole grandeur of it all. There were times that I just sat down in the middle of Times Square and just soaked it all in. It made me feel so sentimental, which I realize sounds so sappy. I know. You have to realize I've lived in like a small town for the majority of my life, so anytime I can escape and go to a big city, I just feel so sentimental. And New York is like 10 times flashier and more glamorous than Toronto. And I just love the whole attitude there too. Everyone was so nice. I guess it's my fault. I admit I've fallen to believe the stereotype that Americans were like, in general, kind of meaner than Canadians. I've been in parts of the States where I've definitely felt like I was like the odd one out. Everyone around me looked like they were like viewers of Duck Dynasty, or like they were in Duck Dynasty. But New York was so different. I totally felt comfortable just being myself and feeling safe. I've given some thought to just moving down to the States for real, but you know, at this point in my life, it's not something that's realistic for me. Maybe in the future though, I don't know. Anyway, in other news about my life, I don't know, is there anything even interesting for me to talk about anymore? Well, for one thing, I am back in school, which is one reason why my channel is kind of slowing down lately. I've been on a summer vacation for like 4 months now, which was a really long time. I spent the whole time just relaxing, traveling, seeing my friends, and also just working on my YouTube channel, putting out lots of content. But now that I'm back in school, I kind of have to slow things down here a little bit. But the other reason why things have to slow down is also because I'm gearing up for Halloween season. I've been preparing for Halloween since the summer started, but I feel like I haven't done enough prep. My goal was to have most of the content ready and done for September, but I still have a lot of work to do ahead of me. The goal again is to do 31 videos for every single day of October. I'm starting to think that's a little bit ambitious for me though, because what I want to do this year that's different from last year is I want to do more full looks. Like what I'm gonna do differently is I'm not just gonna do the makeup. I want to do a wig tutorial and then a sewing tutorial and do looks that are head to toe. Now that so many people are doing 31 days of Halloween, I have been wanting to just step up my game and raise the bar from where I had it last year. So I set my sights a little bit high and didn't end up doing as much work as I did over the summer, so I'm really feeling the heat now to get all of this stuff done. But worst case, if 31 videos don't work out, it's still gonna be more videos per week than usual. Although that doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely as 31 days of Halloween, I promise you guys are still gonna be so gagged. If you have any ideas for Halloween looks you are dying to see, let me know down in the comments, maybe I'll get to it. I still have a few videos that need to be filmed and like slots of the month that need to be filled in. One of my favorite creations that I've ever done for Halloween or for any look was Medusa a few years back. I made the headpiece out of like this out of these floor mats, and then I glued snakes onto that. And this is gonna sound so strange, but I feel like I've just always had a very deep connection with the character of Medusa. I've always found her stories so mesmerizing, and it's always been something that I've been inspired by. I still remember one of the very first times I put on like a full face of makeup was on one Halloween. To give some context, at the time, I had already kind of been wearing a little bit of makeup to school, like just concealer and powder, but I didn't have the confidence to wear like eye makeup or lip makeup because I thought that that was like too feminine for me. But on Halloween, I was like, oh, my costume is just gonna be like this dark angel. So I went over to my friend's house and I like raided her makeup. Every colorful eyeshadow, every pretty thing that I saw, I just layered over my eye over top of each other. It looked like a hot damn mess, but I was living my life, girl. And when I think about it, a lot of the business partnerships that I have, a lot of my connections and opportunities are with people who discovered me through seeing my Halloween videos. So if that's not already an indication of how big of a season this is for someone like me, that should be. Oh my god, I was just walking down the stairs and I saw like this shiny thing in the corner of my eye. My dumbass thought it was the glitter reflecting light from the light bulb into this big spotlight of light, and I was like, damn, this glitter is powerful. But I just realized it was probably because the glitter was in my eyeball. Oh my god, there was this one super awkward moment. These two girls came up to me and they thought I was Vander Von Odd. The first one was like, hi Vander, like we love you. And I'm like, what? I didn't actually say that. I was kind of just like smiling and nodding. In my mind, I was like, should I correct this bitch or no? Because like, I thought I just heard something wrong, so I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the second girl also says hi Vander to me, and I'm like, okay, they think I'm someone else. To be fair, I was wearing blue face paint, which I guess is like his signature look, and a lot of people said that they had a hard time recognizing me. But in my mind, it was already too late. I let the first one slide because I thought I was just hearing things, and now the second girl also thinks I'm someone else, so I just smiled and nodded and took the picture and then just let them walk away. Oh my god, something else that I've really been meaning to address in a video, aside from being told that I look like Manila Luzon and that I should be on RuPaul's Drag Race, one of the most common comments that I get is that I have bad skin. And to be completely honest, it really doesn't offend me, it doesn't really make me uncomfortable. Honestly, it's just a little bit annoying at this point. A lot of it comes from people who seem like they mean well and seem like they don't really mean it in a bad way. I'll get comments that are like, oh sweetie, you should see a dermatologist about your skin, or oh, you should try this regime, you should try that, as if I haven't already tried everything out there on the market, or as if I've never looked in the mirror and this is all just news to me. The thing with me is that I don't really care that much. I like the way I look, I love my skin. I have definitely been insecure about it in the past, but not so much anymore. Lots of people try recommending me stuff, but you can trust me when I say I have already tried it all. You know, I've tried the Proactive, the Clean and Clear, Clinique, I've tried the Clarisonic, I've tried the Purity Face Wash, I've tried the Glam Glow masks from Sephora, Vitamin C, Tea Tree Oil, Aloe Vera. Everything under the sun I have tried, I have spent so much money on, and you know, lately I've just realized like it would just be so much easier for me to just accept my skin for the way it is and stop trying to change it. I'll be honest, if there was something out there that was 100% guaranteed to give me like perfect beautiful skin, then I would probably get it, but I just feel like I've invested so much time and money and energy and effort into trying to make myself look like a certain way because I think it'll make me feel better and make me feel happier, when really it's just a state of mind. If you feel good about yourself and you learn to embrace yourself for the way you look, then your life just becomes so much easier. You don't have to spend all this money on all these procedures and serums and products. I say all that as I'm doing like my 45th step of my makeup routine, but that's different, okay? I just had to get that off my chest because you guys do not understand how many comments like that I get. And it's like, girl, I did not ask you to recommend to me your weird skincare routine because you think I have a problem that I need to be fixed. No, what I need is for Lady Gaga to make the pop music return that we deserve, okay? Okay guys, so I'm pretty much almost done this makeup look now. The last step is just the lips. I'm using this liquid lipstick from Ofra called Harlem. It's like this nice like reddish brown color that goes really good with the hair that I'm wearing and also the dress. The thing is, it's a little bit more red on the lips than it looks like in the tube. Like, I wish it was just more of like a chocolate brown. Maybe if I just layer it. Alright, so this is the finished makeup. I always feel like it looks so much cooler like before I put everything on. I guess with just regular clothes and regular hair, the makeup really stands out. Well, I guess since this is a get ready with me, I ought to show you guys the full process beyond just the makeup, so let me just put on my wig here. Sometimes I get questions on how I put my wigs on. I feel like it is honestly just a no-brainer. I start at the back and then I just pull it forward. I don't like to start at the front and then like flip it over like I see some people do. I feel like that's kind of just unnecessarily like flipping the hair around when you don't need to do that. And then I told you guys I got some new jewelry. I think the place was called like Chantel Hunter, maybe Chanel Hunter. Let me look that up again. Big cheap drag jewelry can be kind of hard to find, so this was one of the things I made sure to pick up at Drag Con. And look at how pretty these are. Alright you guys, thanks so much for watching. That was it for today's video. If you haven't already, check out my channel where you can find the tutorial on how I styled this wig and how I sewed up this dress. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this video and what you think of this setup, or if I should just go back to my... Oh my god, what was that? Did something just... What the... Before I go, I want to give a big shout out to these lovely people who have been recreating some of my makeup looks, as well as these people who have been drawing pictures of me. Every time I see digital illustrations like these, I always imagine they're just doing it on like Microsoft Paint, and I was like so terrible at that, so I have so much respect for people who do things like these, so please go check out these people's work. They're amazing. Thanks again for tuning in, you guys. I love you all so much. Almost more than I love me. Almost. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!